Bruce Lee didn't spend much time arguing about who had won. Instead, he began asking himself a different question. Why wasn't I satisfied? According to accounts from those close to him, Bruce Lee believed the fight had revealed something important. Not about Wong Jack Man, about himself. He felt he had relied too much on chasing his opponent, rather than ending the encounter as efficiently as he wanted. Whether the fight lasted a few minutes or longer, as different sources suggest, Bruce Lee focused on the same conclusion. He could be better. That response says a great deal about his mindset. Many people defend their performance. Bruce Lee analyzed his own, and in doing so, he turned a controversial event into a learning experience. In the days that followed, Bruce Lee didn't celebrate. He experimented. His notebooks, interviews, and the recollections of people around him all point to the same pattern. He questioned everything. Could his movements become simpler? Could they become faster? Could unnecessary techniques be removed? Bruce Lee wasn't trying to preserve tradition. He was trying to discover what actually worked. For him, effectiveness mattered more than appearance. Results mattered more than ritual. That mindset would become one of the defining features of his approach to martial arts. But Bruce Lee wasn't just changing techniques. He was changing the very question martial artists had been asking for generations. For centuries, many martial arts systems had been organized around fixed styles, formal patterns, and established traditions. Bruce Lee respected the knowledge that came before him. But he also believed every generation should be willing to question what no longer served its purpose. Instead of asking, which style is best? He asked, what works in this situation? It was a subtle shift, but it changed everything. Rather than becoming loyal to a style, Bruce Lee became loyal to principles. Efficiency, timing, distance, adaptability. These ideas would later become central to the philosophy associated with Jeet Kune Do. The lessons Bruce Lee drew from the fight didn't stay inside the training hall. They appeared in the way he spoke, the way he taught, and the way he lived. Years later, when he encouraged people to be water, he wasn't asking them to avoid challenges. He was encouraging them to avoid becoming rigid. Water adapts without losing its nature. Bruce Lee believed people could do the same, not by abandoning discipline, but by refusing to let fixed ideas limit their growth. That philosophy reached far beyond martial arts. It applied to careers, relationships, creativity, and personal development. Today, people continue to debate the details of the fight, how long it lasted, exactly what happened, who gained the advantage. Those discussions will probably continue, and that's understandable. Historical events are sometimes remembered differently by the people who experienced them. But perhaps the enduring value of this story isn't found in settling every disagreement. It's found in what Bruce Lee chose to do afterward. He responded to criticism, whether from others or from himself, not with excuses, but with reflection. He didn't assume success meant there was nothing left to improve. He looked for the next lesson. That habit may explain more about Bruce Lee's greatness than the outcome of any single fight. For decades, people have asked, who won? Maybe that's the wrong question. Maybe the better question is, who grew? Because growth is what turned Bruce Lee into more than a skilled martial artist. It helped shape a teacher, a thinker, an innovator, and an icon whose ideas continue to influence people around the world. The fight itself lasted only a short time. Its impact lasted a lifetime. History doesn't always give us perfect answers. Sometimes the evidence is incomplete. Sometimes eyewitnesses disagree. And sometimes the most meaningful part of a story happens after the event itself. The story of Bruce Lee and Wong Jack Man reminds us that improvement often begins with honest self-reflection. Not because we're forced to change, but because we're willing to. Thank you for watching LeeVerse. If you enjoyed this documentary, consider subscribing for more stories that explore the life, philosophy, and legacy of Bruce Lee, always with respect for the historical record and the evidence available. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep growing. Bruce Lee once wrote, "Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own." Whether or not this fight changed history, it certainly changed the way Bruce Lee thought about improvement. And perhaps that's why we're still talking about it today.